going on, guys? Mike here. Christmas in January. I got a package in today from my friend and yours, Garrett, card cutter. Did a PSA DNA grading submission, and he said he had something for me for Christmas, and he just said, like, I'm gonna send it in the new year, just get all the Christmas. I said, yeah, for sure. I sent him something too, but so I got all my grading back, and he sent me some real thoughtful gifts. Garrett and I have we've been really good friends. I mean, I've never met him face to face. Talk all the time. We FaceTime always. Pretty much talk every day, but we've just been kind of think along the same lines. Him in a much younger version than me. But, you know, I open the gifts and I'm like, man, like, you can tell this guy, he put some thought into these gifts that he sent me, and it's appreciated. It's really appreciated. It's thoughtful. You know, I already sent him a text saying, like, wow, like, you ever it's gonna sound bad, but you know, sometimes when you're talking to your wife and you don't think like she's listening, it's the same kind of thing. Like, sometimes you're rambling and she's like, yeah. I probably have that tendency to do that with Garrett too, and just think he's probably like, yeah, all right, shut up. But yeah, he knocked it out of the park. So, yeah, he shipped this out January 2nd, or at least printed off the label a week ago yesterday. Got here in 8 days. I don't know, when he sends a package to me, it's just like, boom. It's almost like it's coming from, you know, maybe the post office on base or something. I don't know. But they just, like, get it through. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Show off the what did he send me? 1, 2, 3, 4 items that he sent me, and I'll do a video maybe later in the week, maybe Wednesday or something this week, about my grading reveal. But I wanted to get this done and show it off because I'm pretty happy about it. So stick around. I'll turn the camera around and show you what G Money sent me. Okay, guys, so let's go through. Like I said, there's 4 items. You know, I've kind of dabbled into setting back up at shows, and you know, Garrett's been asking me how they've been going. I think I've done 3, maybe 4. I think I did 3 in the summer, because in the summer up here you couldn't congregate indoors. So there was a place in Toronto that was running along a strip mall outdoors, and told him I had some dollar boxes and, you know, some stuff for the display case. So he had these wooden dividers made for me, 26 in all. But the coolest thing is, and I won't show them all, letter on top, Canadian cards. Like, those are just fantastic. And they fit in your dollar boxes. You can put cards alphabetically. People are looking. And man, like, thoughtful idea, great idea. And I just think it adds a little bit to the presentation. When I'm setting up at shows, I'm all about the presentation. I think the more organized and the more uncluttered your table or tables appear to be, the better. And those are fantastic. The next item he sent me, this is really cool. Letter of authenticity, AJ Sports, who's actually a Toronto company. They're big up here they do a lot of signings and stuff. What he sent me, everyone's like, who the hell is that? That is the late Angelo Mosca. Now, he just died late 2021. And I want to say like September, maybe. September, October. I could be wrong, but it was only a few months ago. But the cool thing about this picture is this was taken at the old Iverwin Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario. Now it has since been torn down, and on the same site they built Tim Hortons Field. And I gotta date this photo probably back to sometime in the 60s. And the significance of this photo, just the fact that it's autograph Angelo Mosca, Hall of Fame, 87. He's inducted to the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. This quarterback is another legend by the name of Russ Jackson. Now, Russ Jackson is probably one of the most famous CFL players of all time coming out of Canada. And the coolest thing is that he's from Hamilton. Went to university at McMaster University. Played for the Ottawa Rough Riders back in the day. Played his entire career there. When I was with Frank's from Frank's Sports Cards and Collectibles at the Expo, one of his goals was to pick up a Russ Jackson card for his dad, because that was his dad's favorite football player. The other cool thing about Mr. Jackson is, you guys know I run the Hamilton Hurricanes football team. It's a junior football team for guys not going to university. It's an alternative league for them. But our practice field is named Russ Jackson Field, and he is still alive. So it is going to be my goal now to get him to sign somewhere down there, and then I will get this professionally framed and it will go in the man cave, because I just think that is one cool piece. So I'm just going to kind of rearrange this. Also, he sent me my very first Angelo Mosca 82 Wrestling All-Star. Didn't have one. Thought it was very cool of him. I know how big he is into these, and regardless of it, this is something that I'd probably want to grade just to have it, because it was a gift from Garrett. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Next SGC submission with JT, I'm going to grade that and keep that for the PC. And the last one he sent me was really cool, because Garrett and I have hosted the Squared Circle Chat, and we haven't done it in quite a while. And just, life gets in the way sometimes. So we have talked about firing it back up, but it looks like this bad boy was a bit trimmed, or they're just rough cuts or whatever. But man, the missing link. And I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. This guy is actually Dewey Robertson, who wrestled in the 70s. And before he got his wrestling career started, he was good friends with my dad at Stelco in Hamilton, a steel mill. And they worked together, and they used to work out together. And Dewey said, I'm going to go try out for wrestling do you want to go? My dad said, hell no. He wanted no part of that. And Dewey Robertson went on to his career, became the missing link. And that's just fantastic. I'm not sure which set this is from. I think it's Wrestling All-Stars, but I'm not sure what year or even what it's from. It doesn't even matter. It's just very, very cool that I have that in my collection. So there you have it. Christmas in January. Compliments of Garrett, Card Cutter. Check him out if you don't follow him. He's a fantastic guy. Does a lot in the hobby. Into a little bit of everything, but great friend more than anything. So that's all I got. Hope you're all doing well. Take care.